Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, last week you guys made it very well known that my audio levels were very off, so gotta fix this week. This week the game audio should not be drowning out my voice at any point, so if that kind of issue arises again, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to fix it. So, getting right on to it. This week we were taking a look at Monoblack Skeletons. Now this is a really fun deck, because it's an aggro, very simple, very low to the ground aggro deck, and it really hinges off of a single card, and it's this one right here, Corpses of the Lost. This basically turns almost any skeleton you have into a lightning bolt. It gives skeletons you control +1/+0 and haste. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life. If you do, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. So the idea is play skeletons, beat face, bounce the Corpses of the Lost back to your hand so that you can replay it and get more skeletons, because each time Corpses of the Lost comes into play, you get more skeletons. And in most cases, with that out, your skeletons are going to be 3/2s, like in the case of Forsaken Miner, or Tinybones the Pickpocket, or you have Case of the Stashed Skeleton, which makes a 2/1 skeleton. Bear in mind, also, it has Suspected on the skeleton. So the skeleton will effectively have menace and can't block. So that's just another great way of getting damage pushed through in the early game. Now you also have this sneaky little guy right here. Now this guy is why I'm kind of taking a look at this deck right now, because this really pushes the envelope in terms of how many skeletons we can play, because he's not a skeleton. He's a changeling, which means he is all creature types. So he's a 2/2 for 1 and either a blue or a black changeling flash. You can cast him on your opponent's turn if you want to. It's not always that relevant, but he is a skeleton. Very important for this deck. Also very important for this deck is he's also a demon, because we're running Unholy Annex. So the idea here is we're going to play some early game drops, drop either Corpses of the Lost or Unholy Annex on turn 3, be able to get the extra damage from this enchantment by having the Mischievous Sneakling out, or get the Bloodletter of Aclazotz out, or use the Soulstone Sanctuary animated, because this is also a changeling. It has all creature types. So we have ways to make sure that Unholy Annex is always active for us. So aside from that, we got some removal. We're running 4 Requiting Hex. We are running 2 Nowhere to Run, 2 Shoot the Sheriff, and 2 Strategic Betrayal. So the removal is very cheap and very versatile. We got ways to get around ward costs. We got general all-use creature removal. We got ways to get around hexproof with Strategic Betrayal. We've got all kinds of really interesting and varied ways to eliminate creatures so that your skeletons can keep bashing through and end the game before it really begins. And you'll see that in today's games, because these games last, on average, 2 minutes tops. We are plowing through these games. So let's go ahead and take it to the games, show you exactly what I'm talking about, and then I will meet you at the back end of this video with a post-game wrap-up. Okay. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands, Hex, Tinybones, Bloodletter, Unholy Annex. It's a little bit of a slower hand, but I think I can do. Let's see what we get. Okay, they open with a Hallowed Fountain tapped. So let's go ahead and play a Tinybones. Play an island. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go attack for 1. And then we'll end the turn. I'll play the Mischievous Sneakling at the end of their turn. Take advantage of the flash. You want to counter? Come on. Come on, tap out to counter. Show me you care. Perfect. Alright, let's go here. Let's drop the Unholy Annex. Attack for 1. I'm honestly really surprised they wasted a hard counter spell to get rid of that creature. Scry 1. Didn't like it. Right, attack. Pretty good. Aw. He says, get lost. Well, I says, no thank you. Yep, that'll do it. Also, getting stuck on 3 lands doesn't help either. Okay, so we get to go first. That's awesome. We have 3 swamps, a miner, a hex, a case, and an unholy annex. I like it. Alright, let's go. Swamp into Forsaken Miner. Okay. There we go. Okay, it's a Blood Farm Verge. White and blue. They have an avatar pet. This might be Azorius or Bant. What's the term? Azorius or Bant avatar shenanigans. I'm sure you know the deck I'm talking about. All the airbending shit. Seam Rip. Targeting Forsaken Miner. Okay, that works for me. Alright, let's go Swamp into Unholy Annex. Hit for 2, and then hit for 2 more. Because the Mischievous Sneakling is a demon. Ah, there's the Seam Rep. Alright, he's out of there. Alright, let's see here. Let's go here. And I think we'll go Corpses. Make the 3/2. Attack for 3. End turn. Alright, cool. Next turn we can unlock the other side of the door. A Johnny. +1, make a token. Okay.
Stand by my side, friend.
Get out of here. Alright, let's go here. Let's go case. Make another skeleton. Destroy Johnny. And then we'll play... Do you want another? Yeah, we'll play another one. It's gonna be hitting me, but that's okay. I want the cards. There we go. Bloodletter might just end the game. Or they could just concede. That's cool too. I'm into it. Okay, opponent goes first. This is a little weird hand, but I'll keep it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's go and play this swamp. Get Tiny out there. Okay, so looks like they're on Golgari. Play Virtue of Persistence. Haven't seen that card in a long time. Now let's go here and say next and turn. I'll just flash the Sneakling on their turn. Alright, let's get the corpses. Sneakling gets a buff because it is... Oh, exile cards. Okay, interesting. I click Cease and Desist. What's the other side of that? Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Interesting. I mean, pretty decent. It's nice and relevant. Oh man, there's my things. That's fine. Let's see here. Let's go Forsaken Miner. Start swinging. Gotta love that haste. The Coming of Galactus. Destroy up to one target non-land permanent. Aw, man, that's my thing. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, what's the other part do? Each one loses 2 life. Create a Galactus. Okay. I get to fling it? Because that'd be pretty sweet. Let's go Case of the Stashed Skeleton. Then attack. Put him to 12. End turn. Alright, I lose 2. Ow. Maybe as a way to give him haste? That'd be kind of cool. Unholy Annex. You got a demon? He's got a news. It's not a demon. Alright, lose 2 life. My turn. Nowhere to run. Well, let's get our demon boy out here. Exile card. Alright, you have a mutagen. Alright, there are 4. I lose 2 life. What can you do? Can you remove both of my creatures? It's got a Badger Mole. Okay. +1 counter. Anything else? Unlock? Okay, that works for me. Yeah. So you're gonna gain 2 life. That's fine. I'm gonna shoot that sheriff. Okay. He wants to exile that. That's fine. Resolve. Decline, because he's not there anymore. Resolve that. That goes away. Okay. And then... I don't even need to do this. He only has 1 creature. He can't block it. So, swing. GG. He almost got his alien. He almost got him. That would have been pretty cool. But he died too fast. Okay, we get to go first. We have 2 lands. Sneakling, Hex, Tinybones, Case, Corpses. It's a pretty solid curve, because we can go Tinybones into either Case or Sneakling into Corpses. We'll keep. Alright, let's go. Tinybones comes out. Hello. Alright, they drop a swamp and do nothing. Let's just go here, go Case. Make a skeleton, attack for 1. Please tell me you did not keep a 1-land hand. Oh, there it is. Tinybones or the 2-1? It's going for the 2-1. Okay. Oh, he couldn't target Tinybones because he's a rogue. That's funny. Okay, well, let's, well, we missed our land drop. That kind of sucked. That's okay. Oh, okay, he's gonna take none of my cards. Hey, there's the land, finally. Let's see. Let's get Corpses. Beat him. Get down to 10. Pretty cool. Alright, drop a swamp. What are you gonna do? So far you've done nothing but play removal. Ooh, Slasher. I like it. I like that more. Alright, let's get in there. Boom, boom, boom. End turn. Alright, there's the 5th land. What are you gonna play? Can you deal with my board? He cannot. He's got spot removal and that's about it. Okay, we're gonna go first. Awesome. We got 2 miners, a Sneakling, a Case, Bloodletter. Let's go. Let's get the miner out there first. Okay, they play Gloomlake Verge into a Springleaf Drum. Interesting. Oh, did I accidentally put a stop there? That's funny. Alright. Oh, let's go to our main phase. Come on. Alright, let's drop that. Let's go Tinybones and Forsaken Miner. Swing. That's a pretty good turn, too. I like that. Mechanical Emissary. Okay, warping it in. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 drone. Okay. And then you tap it. Okay. Alright, I see what's going on here. Very nice. Too bad they can't block. Alright, let's see here. Swing. Yeah, just take the hit. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Play Case. That was a pretty good turn off of only 2 mana. Oh, this is Crixus. Interesting. Alright, warping it again. And then just play the other one, right? Yeah. Alright, take some hits. Alright, let's go here. Let's go Bloodletter. Fuck it. Attack with all of them. Get as much damage in as we can. Boom, they're at 1 now. That Bloodletter, man. It's so wild. Phantom Train. Oh, wow. What are you going to do with that? Sacrifice another artifact or creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact creature in addition to its other types until end of turn. Oh. yeah, they were dead next turn. They would have needed to do 16 damage this turn. Not going to happen. Okay. Opponent goes first. We have 3 swamps, 2 sneaklings, Forsaken Miner, and corpses. Pretty solid. Let's go. Okay, opponent takes a mulligan. Play a plains. Play a swamp and a Forsaken Miner. Oh, Inspiring Vantage into a Shocking Sharpshooter. Wow, he let it go through. I'm surprised. Mountain into another Shocking Sharpshooter. How do you like that? Yeah, take 1 damage. Pass. You want to attack? Yeah, he wants to attack. I'll block. Alright. Let's go swamp. Let's go corpses. Now we can put some pressure on. Alright, opponent goes to 9. Raphael. Wow, okay. Now imagine he plays like something like Hop to It or a mobilized creature. I would be in some trouble. Ah, Shelter by Ghost. I had a feeling. That's fine, I can handle that. Ow, ow. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna go shoot the sheriff. Right there, yes. I'm gonna pay the reward cost. Boom. Get my thing back. Make another skeleton. Swing. You might want to block. That's the thing about these sharpshooter style cards. They're not really good unless you can do something with them. That's something. That's a good something right there. I like that a lot. But not as much as I like this. It's like, enough. Taking my licks and I'm leaving. This game sucks. Okay, I go first. Awesome. It's 3 swamps, a miner, a hex, a betrayal, corpses. Let's go. Alright, just gonna play at that Forsaken Miner. Let's see what they're up to. Got a Plains and a Sanctifier. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and hex that. Don't want them gaining any life. Attacker 2. Johnny's Bridemate. Perfect timing. Corpses. Swing in. Alright, put him to 12. Okay, they drop a Plains and a Banishing Light on the corpses. That's good. Strange choice, though. Alright, let's go. The Unholy Annex. So you can draw some more cards. Beat you down to 8. Okay, we'll just play the Bloodletter next turn. It's too bad the Bloodletter isn't also a skeleton. That'd be pretty cool to get that kind of synergy. Ooh, shot up a ghost. Okay. Alright, he's gonna swing in here for 3. Play no other creature, please. Thank you. Alright. So, let's go in strategic now. I'll get my thing back. I unfortunately have to unlock it manually. That sucks. Got any more creatures? Twin Blade Paladin. What is that? Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. As long as you have 25 or more life, this creature's double strike. Don't think that's going to be relevant. You block 1, you lose 4, and then this is going to kill you. Boom. GG. Bloodletter is so damn good, I swear. It's no wonder it's such an expensive card. At least in paper. Okay, and we're back with the post-game wrap-up. So, of the games that we played today, we played several really fast games. That's why there's more games in this video than usual. I usually stick around between 5, 6 games or so. I think this one has like 7 or 8. It's like this deck just wins so damn fast. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. And it wins consistently, too. It's like we won most of our games before our opponent even had a chance to stabilize. So, what I would have to say about this deck is it's very tight. There's not a whole lot of room to like wiggle around with this. We're running the best skeletons we have access to. Granted, there's not a whole lot of skeletons in Standard, but these are pretty damn good. Tinybones and Forsaken Miner on turn 1 are fantastic. We have Case of the Stashed Skeleton and the Mischievous Sneakling, both really solid 2-drops. And then Corpses of the Lost, Bloodletter to round out our top end. It's very basic, very low to the ground. It just runs very, very consistent. And I think that is mostly in part to most of your key cards we're running 4-ofs. It's like there's not a whole lot of wiggle room, like I said. So that's kind of the deck. Weak cards, I'd probably say like the weakest card is probably Shoot the Sheriff. I would say you don't run into outlaws very often anymore. Tinybones happens to be a rogue, and so does the Forsaken Miner, but most of the time you're not really going to run into a whole lot of issues with Shoot the Sheriff. But I personally would probably rather be playing Bitter Triumph, just because it can hit any creature or any planeswalker. It does have a drawback where you have to pay 3 life or discard a card, which isn't that much of a drawback when you're beating face so quickly. But that's probably the weakest card in the deck. Everything else, I really have no issue with whatsoever. It's like I love having Strategic Betrayal, Requiting Hex on turn 1. Nowhere to Run is probably one of the best removal spells around. I love this card. But yeah, the deck's great. I love it. It wins fast. It wins consistently. So I would definitely recommend running this deck if you're playing best of 1. Best of 3 might not be the best. You might need to to maybe move some numbers around and make the deck a little bit more versatile for best of 3. But as far as best of 1 is considered, this deck is pretty top notch. So there it is. I'll leave a link to the description. Sorry. I'll leave a deck list in the description box down below so you can check it out yourself. So until next time, take care of yourselves.